Alright, they have 6 minutes to show. If not, then these guys take insulin. There's the third. What a
SKR.
place.
I wonder if they even knew that
Yeah,
they were
they might have
supposed to show
thought
up.
that was like,
They might have thought that was it, but we'll know for next month, eh?
Yep. Hopefully we see that team come out again. They were pretty good.
They were amazing.
They had really strong, like, early dominance with that Lee Sin
Yeah.
jungle.
they won their first game 22-2, eh?
Oh, really? Wait,
Yeah.
who? SKR had the bypass, didn't they?
Oh wait, no, that was this team here. Evil.
Oh, they were against. Oh, here we go.
Onslaught. Oh crap, when you see that border right here.
Alright, it looks like we will be going into the finals. Let me just switch over the screens here. Alright, let's see what bans come out. It looks like Work Hard or Make It Work will be first banning Annie. That may or may not be a direct ban. Maybe they were looking at match histories here. Not entirely sure. Let's see what
They did the research in the time that we had.
Zyra ban coming out. That's something unusual, but I can
Strong
imagine
ult,
that being
How's
very
your ult in
good.
this time? The Rumble ban again.
It's the second
They
time
don't want to
that
face it.
Make It Work has banned that Rumble. Singe, an obvious ban, banned every game pretty much coming out. Just expected Darius and possibly a Wukong Olaf or something ban coming out here as well. Let's see what pick a Shogath ban.
Yeah.
He does have that knock-up silence. Can nuke someone down very hard. True damage.
Yeah, if they're playing Lux again, they don't want that Cho'Gath.
Yeah. Let's see what final ban comes out here. A Pantheon ban. We've only seen that picked once so far. Banned once, picked
Wasn't
once.
that good.
Well, we
Didn't
see
work out for the team.
a Mumu pick coming out here. Same as last game. Let's see what two picks they pick up here. Just waiting on it, deciding what to take. And Ezreal, we know that to be very strong. And that Vi has been banned pretty much every game that we've spectated so far. As soon as it wasn't banned, they just jumped right on it. Now we know, with Ezreal, if he grabs up a gauntlet, frozen gauntlet, he can be very, very impossible to kill. And the Lux pick coming out again, they may be going for the exact same team comp as before.
Oh, Darius.
Darius, first time also not banned as well. He has had recent nerfs to his ultimate by how it works in timing. They may want that to just kill the friggin' Ezreal. They don't want that Ezreal jumping around everywhere. Now, if Darius starts his ultimate and Ezreal Arcane shifts away, it's still going to hit him. Still just hovering over this Lux. Let's see if they keep it. They decide to lock it in. Looks like that is what they'll be taking. Let's see what
Lux is gonna work first Vi. He
Yeah,
was able to get away with her Wooglets, but before then, and the Eve.
Evelyn just being insta-locked there. Very strong pick. I really like what Crushing Confidence has picked here with that Vi lock right onto Lux plus the Evelyn ultimate. We'll have to see how this turns out. Now, almost the same team as before. They just switched off Darius for Riven, pretty similar picks, both bruisers. Darius has a little more mixed damage instead of all AD like Riven is. A little less mobile. Now, what Make It Work needs to kind of do here is when Vi ults onto someone, they just really need to really punish her, the whole team for that. Just crush her the second she does that. Maybe if Lux does get a Wooglitz, she can probably stop it right on the spot as well. Does that work like that, or am I wrong?
If she gets her, I think it'll go, like, she'll travel and do the animation on the invulnerable target.
It may also just stop it, because I was playing Vladimir yesterday in top lane on Summoner's Rift against a Vi, and she ulted me, and I pooled, and she just kind of stopped. She just like lost the connection and stood there.
So they didn't know what to do.
Mm-hmm. She was like, wait, what? Anyway. But Ezreal pick is very strong, though. We've only really, like, every single time we see an Ezreal pick on 3v3, it's always by really high and ELO players.
Or me trying to act like a high elo player.
We just see it and play it. But, yeah, we played against a team once who had a 2,500 ELO Ezreal, and we just could not kill that Ezreal no matter how hard we tried. And they do have some decent carry protection here with the Vi knocking everyone around. Evelynn can slow the whole team. Enough for at least Ezreal to kite. And that's the problem with Darius. They picked up Darius, but they have 3 champions who can kite really well. Vi, Evelynn, and Ezreal, some of the best kiters in the game. Especially Ezreal. And then they have Darius who gets kited. Anyway, we should be going on the loading screen in approximately a minute. We'll see who wins the skin war. Now, as far as summer spells go, there's 2 exhausts, 1 ignite on Crushing Confidence, and then there's 1 exhaust and 2 ignites on Make It Work. What do you think about that? Matt?
Huh? What?
Not paying attention.
I'm talking to the other teams.
Oh, did they not get their game started or what?
Well, we can ask Bryce.
Did SKR come back or what?
SKR did not come back.
Okay. SKR did miss their game. I don't think they even had any idea that there is a 3rd and 4th place match.
I don't think they did.
You should probably fit that onto the brackets, eh? I can do that if you want. I can just dupe one of the other slots. And we should be going onto the loading screen now. I'll have to fix my XSplit. Bryce, I'll just need you to confirm that it is
You want to
showing
go
me.
over the Darius alt changes?
So if anyone hasn't read the patch notes, they did make it so that Darius can only ult over again after 12 seconds, I believe. And if they don't do it fast enough,
It can be recast. Like the reset's only for 12 seconds after the last kill.
okay. Now look at these borders, all platinum. I am very envious of these players' ping. 19, 24, and 29.
I don't get that kind of thing.
And it looks like Crushing Confidence has the skin war lead. 3-1. They also win in ping. Man, I'd love that. I wonder what ping they have at LAN tournaments, do you know?
Well, if it's a LAN, it's probably 0, since you're just hooked up like
Pretty
from a
much.
plug to the next computer, pretty much.
Probably like
It's gonna be like
3,
3 latency.
0, 3.
0.03.
That'd actually be like so confusing. Like, wait, I click and I go there? It's like when Dominic was playing on my computer. He's like, oh, I can't play on this. I get too many frames. We're into the game. Let's see what item picks are, or what items are picked up by both teams. Rid up by Evelyn, the boots amplifying tome health pot, and the longsword. I think that's what it's called. Yeah, longsword, boots, and pots
Short
also
sword.
picked. Even though it's called longsword. Read it. And 2 pots. What's Ezra gonna pick up here? Appears to be AFK.
Welcome to the Twisted Tree.
Pretty much exactly the same builds picked up by all 3 members of the last game. Is
Maybe
Ezra?
it's a purple side thing.
Yeah.
Just DC's on purple.
Yeah, they may or may not pause here. I wonder if they know that they can't. They have backed away from that bush. Now, looks like Make It Work knows how to play these
Luck's getting
champions.
her ult off already. Or her, not her ult, her laughs off.
It looks like Ezreal's here, just kind of slow. Picking up the Doran's blade and the boots. I'm it to get... Oh my god, that Darius knows how to play. Same with the Lux. I'm just gonna scroll away from that.
I was gonna look over here where they're not, you know, laughing at my face.
Evelyn and Vi, Ezreal standing up in the top lane. Okay. The game has
There's a
been
pause.
paused by Cloud. Should see reasoning soon. Let's see why this has been paused. Should
Like,
yeah, hopefully we'll end that any second now. Anyway,
A summoner has disconnected.
oh, there he goes. He's probably reconnecting here. Okay, so let's just wait on this. It looks like, may possibly be an Ezreal in the top lane, or maybe he's just waiting there. We don't really know at this point in time.
we're just waiting for, you know, Cloud to reconnect and pull off some amazing
A
advantage
summoner
tosses.
has reconnected.
There he goes. Okay, so should be resuming the game any second now. Come on, Cloud. Or anyone. So we'll see if there is anything that comes out on this early game once the game resumes.
Well, this is exciting match.
It's just as exciting as the first match we watched.
See some action going on top lane.
Ezreal's having some self-reflection in his life right now.
Why am I a girl?
Anyway,
Oh, I only know this stupid dance.
as far as items go,
What are their power levels?
it's over 9,000. It looks like the game will be resuming in 5.
4, 3, 2, 1.
We'll see what comes out here. Apparently I'm not at live anymore, so I'm gonna quickly speed up. There we go. I am at... Am I at... Okay, I'm at live. There we go. It looks
Okay.
like Evelyn and Vi are moving down in the bot lane. It'll be... Evelyn's still not detected there. Ezreal and Darius in the top lane. How do you feel about that matchup? He pulls,
Well,
he jumps.
Easy for Ezreal and kite Darius. I would have switched for Lux.
It looks like Vi is leaving most of the CS to Evelyn.
Look at all
Man,
the damage coming out.
Ezreal's just poking down that Darius. He's hurting from it. They can't see Evelyn when she's that close, but she's just getting all this CS. fairly passive so far.
He's getting zoned there.
It may even get a first blood there, but
If he
no.
did his Q, he would have had it.
Possible, maybe not the first blood, but maybe. I don't know. He's just completely zoning here.
The altars will unlock in
He can't even
30
get close.
seconds.
Now it looks like Evelyn may be coming up for a gank here. This could be first blood already. Evelyn is not detected, but they probably have called the Mia. Darius leveling up finally. Vi can hold her own.
He's just going back down.
Vi was trying to get that hit off for a very long period of time.
The altars have unlocked.
Altars have unlocked. Darius is very low. I'm sure that Crushing Confidence could just take this point for themselves if they really wanted to. Lux is going to be going on to it, possibly. Lux may
is
be
gonna go
ganking
help
top.
deal with the Ezreal.
If he can land her abilities here, this could be a first blood, but Darius is running away.
No, just
Misses the Q, it could be first blood right for Ezreal. There it is, and this could be a second blood on Darius. Flash, and that is 2
and
kills.
Cloud's getting caught
And
here too.
looks like a Moo may be caught. Can they dive it? Yes,
They got
3
that.
kills, an ace at 3 minutes. Everybody just got caught there. Ezreal saw the advantage he could take and just dominated.
What an early game fight. That was amazing.
And it looks like
I'm not
Crushing
even sure what
Confidence will
happened.
be-
I wish we could do a replay.
Yeah. Crushing Confidence just... Wow. They will be getting probably both the points here as well. Lux having to be careful here as well. This is what we saw last game though. Lux behind by pretty much equal levels. Let's see if Make It Work can bring it back like the last time.
I was hoping you'd do the make it work pun.
Let's see if Make It Work can make it work in the late game. That Vi poke is actually hurting Lux quite hard. She's still level 2. She's just getting up to 3 now. Vi
The
is almost
biggest
level 5
disadvantage
now.
for Vi in Summoner's Drift is that her poke pushes lanes. If her 3v3 doesn't really matter.
They never... They waited a really long time to get their second ulti there. I thought they'd already taken it. Apparently not. Now let's see if Crushing Confidence can really push this advantage that they have hard. It looks like there's a ping going out on Darius. For purple, nothing happening there. And then we're just taking camps here. Is Darius gonna get caught here? What's going to happen?
Darius is he gonna get caught?
Yeah, even though he's ganking bot. But Evelyn is relative just below half. He gets pulled. Darius does some damage out. 5 heavy damage
W
there.
that removes all slows.
Shields from everywhere though. Evelyn is low, but still
Ezreal
push on.
comes
Ezreal's
through
gonna
again.
come around behind. Misses the Q though. Misses
And the
misses
W.
2 abilities. This will probably be a
Doesn't
kill for
matter.
Varus. Oh,
Lux
into
walks back.
Lux body blocks it and
Face.
dies herself. And Evelyn will die though. 2 very low on Make It Work though, but managed to trade a 1-for-1.
Cloud should leave.
And the Evelyn ult, or the Ezreal ult, just missing the Mumu though, probably wouldn't have killed him. Just trying
He
to
would have
get
made
as
him
much-
dodgeable at the very least though.
Mumu does not want to try and land a stun on Ezreal. He knows it will go bad for him.
We just want to try anything here. He just wants to walk away.
He's just trying to keep, well, he's just trying to keep the turret alive really. And he did manage
Look
to
how
do
low
that.
that turret is already.
Yeah, top turret as well.
Both under 500 health.
Yep. Vi is recalling. It's a pretty cool recall animation, just gonna say. Now, Evelyn just gonna go out on the Lux here, almost dodging the stun. You could tell she knew it was coming. She tried to switch out sides of Lux. Still got hit by it though. Ezreal just taking wraiths. Keeps resetting on him, makes him use all his mana. He will be recalling. Now as far as itemization here, 2 members of Crushing Confidence are picking up those really early King of Ruin Blade. It's such a strong item right now, even after its nerfs. Well, it didn't really get nerfed, it got reworked. I just call it nerfed because I used to build on Jax. Well, I still build on Jax, but it was better before for Jax. Now, we can see Vi charging up. This misses on the Amumu. This could turn
Amumu's
around on
waiting
her.
for it.
She is getting
Yeah.
chunked. Evelyn, or Ezreal. Ezreal ult coming through. They can take it split up
Darius
there.
not gonna catch it.
Darius is chasing Evelyn. Most likely won't catch that. Taking a Q from over the wall from Ezreal.
Darius' ult has been down now.
Make it work is making it work a little bit in their favor now. They have tied in a trade and won one. But Ezreal could be hurting. Luckily, Lux is landing those stuns when she needs them the most. Darius will have to be careful soon. Vi does have that ultimate up. Darius is one level higher than Vi though. Quite a large gold lead coming out here for Crushing Confidence though. That turret is just so low now. Now it looks like two members of Make It Work have just recalled Mumu going for a wolf camp here. Ezreal farming up the top lane. Let's see if anything comes of this bottom lane.
70 CS on Ezreal there.
Very high for the time. Evelyn does get seen. Now, they probably will just want to take down this turret pretty soon. Ezreal ult coming along the top, just picking up farm. The ultimate is up on Vi. Will they go for a Darius kill? Or are they just gonna take altar or just leave? By picking up the why am I calling
Lux, why do you
Ezreal
always do
Evelyn?
when we're looking?
Pardon?
Lux just sitting there laughing whenever we look at her.
Yep. Why punish us? Ezreal does have loads of farm here. Lux is very cautious about being in the bot lane. She is alone and can only see Evelyn. Ezreal will become visible in the top lane, but she really has to worry about that Vi,
Bye.
the ult. And this looks like it'll be coming out right now.
That's
Ezreal, again, she
Just not coming out.
lands the stuns so well, but it didn't matter. There's no way for her to get out of that. Looks like Crushing Confidence may be able to push this out. Well, doesn't see the Darius there. Will they get pulled into turret? Yes, but they probably won't matter. They could just take down this turret. Ezreal is doing that. And will he be able to pull off a double kill here? He does flash. Does he have the arcane shift though? No. Trying to land that Q, but can't even see the target. Looks like 2 points will be taken here from... Oh, just missing that. I don't know if it would have killed it, but Crushing Confidence just has taken the double altar. All members of Crushing Confidence are quite low. They probably will be returning to base very soon.
That ult would have killed her.
Two
Looking at her
members
ult,
of
she
Crushing
ult has ended because
Oh, Vi's just taking pain from this. She'll have to run.
and they got
And
their
they
spawn.
have been seen. If Vima pulls here,
stolen.
stolen by Darius.
Amazing. Nick Burke learned that people go for Vilemon in this game.
From that last game, they have learned learned that people do go for Vima quite early. Now, I like how the Team Crushing Confidence really has managed to get gold from everywhere on the map. Now, no action currently. Ping going on for Ezreal, saying he's taking the farm. And a retreat ping there. They may think they're in the top bushes, which is where Darius may be going now.
Darcy's just gonna farm and say, I'm not helping you.
Moo just took half his health in her ass. Those hate spikes are already hurting quite bad for Evelynn right now. But this Ezreal is 3-0-1, but no signs of a Sheen into a Frozen Gauntlet coming out yet. Which is quite surprising. It's a wonderful item for
Wants to
Ezreal.
be building a Last Whisper.
Nothing ever changes.
Yes. Two pings going down for purple team. Bottom half the map. Now, let's see what Crushing Confidence might pull out of this. We are just hitting 13 minutes. They do have a 2.5k lead. Lux laughing again. Slash ignore. So, read any good books lately?
Jungling 101.
Looks like Darius may be moving up into the top lane here. Will Ezreal try to do anything against this Lux?
I think she missed. Didn't mean to use her stun there.
May have just been checking the bush, I don't know. Now it looks
And
like
Time for
Vi
Lux to run.
is coming up. Lux is gonna get caught off right here! Hit by the Q. She's not going anywhere. She just got crushed. Even when she does land those stuns, it doesn't matter. And Vi still had her ultimate. It's a good thing that an average player would use her flash there to try and run away. But if she had it,
You're
you
dead,
just
you're
lost
dead.
it. You're gonna die anyway. It looks like Vi still has her ultimate now, landing on the Moo Moo ults, but will die.
By all the way to Darius.
And they still... There is the slow coming on to Darius. This will be a free throw.
Speaking of flashing, you're gonna die anyway.
Unstoppable.
Wow, those Qs are just poking hard.
Well, I know how to play Ezreal.
Yep. 2 points going back to Crushing Confidence once again. 15 minutes just coming around now. 8-2 lead. 4k lead in Helen. 12.5k rather. Let's see if
Your curse can
they can
never
gradually
be
pull this
broken.
game back into their hands.
They were down by more last game.
Yeah, they were down by more, I believe. Or were they? I don't know. The turrets are 2-0.
They were 10 kills down at this time.
Oh, okay. Evelynn is sneaking up on the Darius. Just gonna take some farm. Now, look at that. There's an Iker, I don't even know how to say it, being picked up by the Ezreal. He does has the last whisper. He hasn't even completed his boots yet. Neither has Vi, but he's got a lot of armor pen on him right now. Still no Frozen Gauntlet.
That Iker or whatever is the equivalent of Elixir, by
Yeah.
the way. It's the 3v3 version of the Elixir.
Just miss. There's a field goal for Ezreal on that Q. Scoring in between Lux and Amumu. Darius is coming in behind.
Doesn't want to do that. Getting caught.
Yep. They saw that and took full advantage of it. Make you take notes. Just made Darius take a note. Looks
And
like they will be taking the Bible
Amumu
now.
might try something, but I don't think it would be wise for him to do it.
They may
They're
just
just gonna take their
have,
point.
we're just gonna have to let them take that. That was very fast as well. Pointing being taken by Lux. Laughing out loud there. Taking everything from Amumu. Will they be able
They're
to catch
looking for
anything here? Boy has no ult. But Evelynn does. Ezreal just poking down that Lux again. Really heavy damage. So, Crushing Confidence does have a very definite lead here of almost 6k in gold. Both two turrets down to 0. Maybe trying to push some inner turrets soon. Lux laughing again. Vi is recalling in the top. So, item-wise here, Amumu is quite tanky here. Looks like he's building an Aegis and possibly a Frozen Heart or something out of the Shroud. As far as Lux goes, she hasn't got any heavy items yet. Unlike the Evelynn, who has her Blackfire Torch and looks to be has built a Giant's Belt. Looks like they're just going to take this point, catching out the Mumu. He is caught by both Vi, hit by the Mumu, or Ezreal ult. Mumu is still alive, but picked up. Ultimate going on, Rachel Lux, flash use, she's exhausted. It looks like Vi will drop, but it's a 3-for-1 trade. And this will possibly be that inner turret. More than likely. Ezreal's just going to tank that. Can they take an inhibitor from it as well? I'm sure they can.
Blue team's turret has been destroyed.
If they had minis, they could probably push all the way.
I mean, we spent up in 5 seconds.
They will just run
Has
away
been
from the
destroyed.
problem. Get some last CS and leave. Now, as far as gold goes on each champion, for like, Ezreal has 9, just hitting 10,000 right now, which is very high compared to anyone on Make It Work. Ezreal has pretty much double the amount of gold as anyone on their team. He's just gonna farm even more in the top. 162 farm on Ezreal. Ults the top as well. Only picking 1 farm up from it though. Now, Crushing Confidence probably has the power, if they all just recall, to just end the game pretty much about now. They can probably just pressure hard at their base. But again, they're taking it slow. 3 turrets to 0. Vi is recalling.
If I was playing Fire, I probably wouldn't do anything, just recall all day. Just get to watch it.
On that skin. It's like the Santa Veigar. You play Veigar just to recall. Looks like they'll be pushing the
just
top
saying
here.
that he needs to relog.
Pardon? What was that, Bryce?
Cloud just saying that he just needs to relog. He's having some lag issues.
Is he? He is allowed to pause the game too, man. If he really does need to.
Or they're just gonna keep going with it.
Looks like caught out here, Lux just insta-killed. Mumu will be getting away, haven't used his flash still though. This will probably be game. They have minions, they're just gonna push. They have that
Ezreal, how do
80
you
range
hurt
carry.
so much?
Like I said last game, Cloud's just gonna get dropped. Mumu, and right onto the Darius with ult. Darius just getting chunked as well. This is game.
Blue team's turret.
First game of the match, going to Crushing Confidence. And
They really crushed their
GG.
confidence. Did it.
should be going into
Did
the
it.
second match of the 3. We'll make it work, be able to make it work and bring it back a game. Okay. I'm just messaging Claude. Saying, See if we can get into this next game.
Says you declined it.
Who declined it?
Apparently you did.
Oh, did I?
No, you're in the game now.
They're just gonna invite the team. Just waiting on it.
Stiverbot. Give them the Stiverbot.
What the?
Hmm.
Just get this sorted out.
Cloud, switch teams.
Shouldn't they switch sides though? Then they have to remake because you can't re-invite people who catch or something. Just wait on it. Alright, I got the invite.
That way they have
Yep,
the
they switch
fixed
sides.
purple side.
Mm-hmm. Just waiting for the invites going to come in for Crushing Confidence.
I like to crush confidence.
Okay. And we are moving into the game now.
So they're gonna ban Ezreal.
Likelihood of an Ezreal ban coming out here. Very strong pick. He never did pick up a Frozen Gauntlet, eh? Singe ban coming out
Didn't either.
again for Crushing Confidence. Vi ban. That is something that should be banned, and they learnt very quickly from it. But will Evil Jack do a second ban? A Rumble. Last time it was Make It Work banning that. It's apparently commonly.
Any ban again.
Yeah. Apparently that I guess that I
Has
did
to be
look
targeted.
I looked at Evil Jack's match history, and he was 8-1 on the first match of the day with Annie. against whichever other team it was, I don't remember. Pantheon ban again. Let's see what third ban comes out here. Possibly an Ezreal ban. I would encourage it. Just waiting on it. 13 seconds left to decide. No Darius ban, no Lee Sin ban, no Wukong ban, no Olaf ban, no Jax ban. A Mumu being banned by the team who plays a Mumu. Looks like they will have
Cloudra
a
maybe misbanned.
possibly
Karma.
maybe a bit of a troll pick or
Trolling picks.
hey, you play
Nah,
Karma.
Don't.
Now that Ezreal being picked out, and they have a Kale, which should be able to assassinate that Ezreal quite well. 3 jumps. That's probably the solution to killing Ezreal. Let's see if Karma stays here or is switched out. And Kale has been... Kale's always been a very strong pick. And that recent buff to her just made her that much
Oh,
better.
Jax.
Switching it to Jax
This could work well.
and a LeBlanc, so they're going...
The Karma Shield on
Oh.
Jax plus the speed buff will let him get Diana. 2 anti-carries. They don't like Ezreal.
They switched them both to Shogun.
What are they doing?
Oh, they could have just murdered Ezreal there, but they decided to switch off for Shogath and Karma. Okay, let's see what they do with that. Renekton being hovered over here. I really liked the Kale pick. If they could, I wish they did a Kale and Jax. We're not being hovering over Renekton here. Karma pick. Let's see where that goes. Switch to
Probably
Kayle,
bot lane support.
possibly. Locked in Riven. Okay, and they probably need some AP on this third pick here. Possibly maybe a Malphite or I don't know, Nautilus maybe? Maokai could be picked up. Let's see what they go with. 3 seconds to decide. Elise maybe is a good pick I'd take. The Zyra. They did ban this last game, and now they're picking it this game. That AoE knockup I can see being very strong. And Xin Zhao being picked up. Good for the Ezreal. Good for taking out the Ezreal more or less. So let's see what happens here. Will they stay over this Xin Zhao? I like the pick. However, I feel if he dives onto Ezreal, there's going to be this Zyra here and this Riven here, 2 stuns, which may just kill him as soon as he jumps onto it. So, it has been locked in. Okay, so a lot of really good team synergy, like in damage and like being able to keep the team inside like about an area of which an Ezreal can hit the whole thing. Riven mostly AoE damage as well. Keeping that inside that Zyra will be key. So as far as make it work, interesting. I'll see what they do. They have really strong disengage on Make It Work, and they have really strong engage and counter engage on not very much like engage on either teams really, except for a Shogath knockup, and then
Not sure
Xin Zhao.
how well laning is going to go for Make It Work here.
Yeah, they may hurt for it. Like they have a Karma in bot lane probably, with like a Xin Zhao or a Shogath.
Well, I'm
I
thinking
don't-
it'll be listed in. That way she can shield for damage and heal him up whenever he takes poke, but I think Cho'Gath won't be able to lane against Ezreal.
He does have more sustain than the Darius that did though. But can he even kill minions? He does have that knockup, but Arcane Shift should be enough to get out of it. Anyway, if you're just watching this now, this tournament does happen every single month, so feel free to sign up again. Sign-ups should open about an hour after this one finishes. For next month, which I'm not entirely sure what day will be, it'll be the Sunday starting at 7, first Sunday of each month, basically. Hopefully we can get this tournament popular enough that we can actually have better rewards than what we have right now. They will get better. Just need yell at Riot a bunch and say,
Why you don't respond?
yeah, respond to My Fresh Games. Help them host their tournaments. They need rewards. That way you guys can win more rewards for first, second, or like second, third, and fourth place. And a little more popularity for the tournament. This is the first tournament And we hope to do it all year, all next year, forever.
Forever.
Game should be starting in about a minute. So as far as summer spells go, it's exactly the same thing as before. 3 flashes, 2 exhausts on Crushing Confidence, 1 ignite, 1 exhaust, and 2 ignites on Make It Work. Now, the score is 1-0 for Crushing Confidence, which is the blue team. If they can win this game, they will take home the tournament. "40 seconds until game start." I guess maybe when Cloud had finished his game, maybe they finished before the other team. Maybe he was just like spectating or something, I don't know. But that's definitely a direct ban to Evil Jack on the Annie. 10 seconds until we're onto loading screen, and we'll see who wins. Who will win the skin war? Bryce, is he still there? I guess not. Can you check the stream just to make sure?
Maddie's here apparently.
Is he? Just to check if make sure the stream, like you can see the game.
Yeah.
Everything's set fine? Okay, good. Have you seen any of the comments on the stream or anything?
I don't have any comments yet.
You haven't had it. Have you had it on the whole time or no?
There were people talking at the beginning of, like, in between the finals and the semifinals. They watched the first game, but we have 8 viewers.
Okay, that's more. What? 8 viewers? I didn't even suspect that for first game or like first tournament. But nice. Now, all these games from the tournament should be uploaded to YouTube within the next 6 days or so. Loading screen should be finishing here. Skin War, again, is won by Crushing Confidence. The game should be starting any second now.
Well,
And we're in the game. Boots. Pretty amplifying tone, boots, and a health buff being picked up. Almost the exact same builds again. Same builds being picked up by Crushing Confidence for all 3 members. And almost the same for Make It Work with 2 cloth armors.
Welcome to the Twisted Tree Line.
So is anyone taking notes? Yes. Azrael's up in that top line. That's kind of interesting, eh? They kind of watch to see if they, like, make it so they can see if anyone's coming around the top.
for some reason
Any
my chat didn't show up.
Your chat isn't showing up?
Yeah.
Odd. Let's see if... Looks like both teams are playing quite defensively. Nothing really coming out here.
Minions have spawned.
You should feel honored to face me. This dress may have been impractical. I interrupted my meditation for this.
Spamming those taunts.
Poor Karma. She can go back to meditating.
Azrael just checking the top push for Shogath. It looks like the top lane will be an Ezreal and Shogath lane. Bot lane will be the Karma and Xin Zhao versus a Riven and Zyra. Zyra already harassing. Now, looks like they've switched who's in top. Now, Karma's... Wow, that may be first blood already. Exhaust going on to... It's forcing... Exhaust going on to Zen, forcing the flash. Riven did also drop below half.
Don't stay.
Cloudra is fighting off the Ezreal quite well here. He's using the push to his advantage. Will he be able to out-sustain it? Xin Zhao tried to stay in lane here. They're just gonna get zoned. Karma's trying to fight back the Zyra. Actually getting some decent damage.
That's the problem with trying to stay in lane when you're too low. You just get zoned.
Yeah, he's not gaining anything from it.
The elementals will unlock in 30 seconds.
Well, he has a ton of health pots. And the Ezreal gank.
Ezreal is ganking. Could be first blood here. Karma will drop.
First,
Or Ezreal. Now, Ezreal again getting that early lead. He is at 8 farm already as well. Looks like they are taking wolves. Riven getting the health buff. And Zyra just keeps poking this in. There's just so much poke here. It's even harder than the last game for them. Now, we'll make it work. Make It Work's gonna be able to, or hopefully be able to get tanky enough to actually be able to fight off Crushing Confidence here. Xin Zhao can hardly even farm under his own turret because of the amount of harass Zyra puts out. Karma takes the point for their own team. She's still at level 1 though. All 3 members of Crushing Confidence, all the way up at 3. Riven taking those golems and falling quite low for it. Something funny, I'm getting the hiccups here. Something funny about Crushing Confidence is that they take a lot of time, like they'll wait a while to take those altars. I normally try and get them as soon as possible. Zyra back in the bot lane.
Unless you're like farming and you want it, it's somewhat better to leave it there because they push up to the turret. You leave it open, take it that way, the unlocks on it longer.
Yeah, I guess so. Cloudtron Shogath is just returning to lane. His lane is pushed up a bit, so he's going to have to be careful. I can't
Shogath's actually beating Ezreal on farm.
Yeah, which is surprising, but Ezreal, you can see how he can just keep doing this, and Riven's gonna come in from the side, forcing the flash, but he's gonna drop definitely. The exhaust going out. Kill for Riven there. Xin Zhao possibly wanting to try and jump onto Zyra, but won't be able to. Karma's very low herself.
What happened to Karma?
I didn't even see. Anyway, Karma returning to base. She's still stuck at level 3. Level 5 Riven.
She was dueling a plant.
Possibly. I don't know. I wasn't watching it. Ezreal. It's just catching up in farm. Actually, no, not catching up in farm. Gaining a massive lead. Now, Ezreal will be going back to base because he isn't safe with the Xin Zhao there. Possibly be able to gank for Shogath. That lockdown would be very harsh. 2 knockups. Karma just farming in the bot lane. Only has 5 farm right now. We're just getting to 6 minutes now, and Crushing Confidence has gained a strong lead again. Those plants are hurting Karma quite hard, and it looks like Xin Zhao will be jumping onto Riven. She did get caught out. She's going to get knocked up, and this will probably be a kill onto Riven. But will Ezreal be able to get kills for it? Maybe onto Xin, it will be a kill. Nothing more, probably. Riven did get caught there, though. Will this point be taken by Evil Jack? may get caught out by Shogath here. Most likely we'll just get away from it though. Silenced. Shogath is recalling. Karma and Zyra returning to the bot lane. Ezreal stop his recall? Nope, too late. Karma's getting zoned by the plants alone here. Got stunned by Zyra. Zyra does have her ult. Isn't going to be using it. I would think that Zyra could kill Karma right now. There is 2 in top. This would be the time to do it, but she has regen most of her health.
Karma's maxing her shield first.
Probably the best thing she could do right
for
now.
For Karma right now, I'd probably be maxing my Q first because of the heal on it.
And I guess it does have some nice poke. Ezreal just taking that golem away from Zen. And we'll be taking wolves as well. He's farming the enemy jungle here. You can see how much they use the jungle. And it looks like an engage by the Shogath, who is caught. Definite kill, gets knocked back by Riven.
Doing what you can.
Zyra ults as well. Karma gets knocked up. This will be a 2-kill. Double kill for Riven. And they will be getting the altar as well. Just getting on the 8-minute mark. And Crushing Confidence has increased their lead by another 2 kills. 5-1, 3k lead. Now we're just probably going to see a bit of a reset here. Ryze will probably, or not Ryze, Ryze isn't even in this game. Ezreal will probably be wanting to return to base soon, spend some money. He does have he has 1.5k sitting on him, probably waiting for a BF sword or something. See what'll happen here. Whoa, I didn't know he could arcane shift that well. Thought it was too thick. Anyway, Karma just dueling it out with the plants again. Now, just like last game, Ezreal has some really good farm here. 72 farm at 9 minutes. Pretty much the same as last game. Zal's looking to go down Zin, but just gets stunned. Takes some quarter of his health and damage as well. Xin Zhao is really squishy for the time right now. Hardly over 1,000 max health. Again, just like the last game, 2 Ruined Kingsblade being Ruined Kingsblades being picked up by both Riven and Ezreal. Ezreal's just trying to fight back this Shogath. He does win the damage trade. He may just turn this into a kill. And he does.
Riven was right there to see if you got to win.
It looks like Riven's just fighting the Zins out here. Riven is taking some damage, but it won't matter. It's a double kill. Now he's just going to be taking the wraiths from Make It Works jungle and the wolves as well. And it looks like Karma caught out of position here a little bit, but she does have that shield, which is quite strong. Flashes on top of it for the stun, and Riven does so much damage combined with the Ezreal. This is a lot more of a snowball than we saw in the last game between these two teams. Shogath not really paying attention here. What's he doing? Looks like he's just going to be trying to walk out, but he may die for this. My. Will he get out? Misses the Q. If he had landed that Q, I'm sure he could have got it. I think he was looking at the bot lane there or something. Just walked right past Ezreal.
Shogath feels like he's ahead enough just, you know, farm without caring. Forgot that he's not.
That Q from the Zyra is doing a lot of damage right now. Managed to stun onto Karma. Nothing will come out of that. Wasn't even on purpose. Now, we've just passed 11 minutes. Score is 8-1. 14.8k to 9.5k for Crushing Confidence. Crushing Confidence has won one game already. If they can pick up this game, they will be winning the tournament. Cho'Gath is just about 2,000 health right now. Looks like they'll be trying to take this altar for their own right now. There probably won't be anything to stop it. Zyra and Ezreal are not close enough. The throw across the ultimate though, that is just pretty much all of Karma's health. If Zyra can get an ult here, nothing will come out of it.
Run.
Karma doesn't run, just pretty much insta-killed by Ezreal. Should have just kept going. I don't know why she stopped.
Decided to do a little dance. Victory dance was short-lived.
Like Mac knew.
Purple team's turret has been destroyed.
How much damage did Cho'Gath?
Surprised the super turret couldn't hit him there. But Karma just walking out is just gonna be killed.
Purple team's inhibitor has been destroyed.
And this looks like it will be a 12-minute game. Much faster than the last game. Just pushing down Nexus turrets, and this is most likely
Purple team's
GG.
turret has been destroyed.
Cho'Gath just trying to fight back there. Nothing they can do. Just chunked again. Oh, they did kill it. Riven will probably die here, though. Riven going down. Yes.
Karma
Got a
with the
triple kill.
Shut
Possibly.
down.
Yeah, will be. No. No. Just kill the Nexus, guys. And that will be game. Okay, then. Congratulations to Crushing Confidence on winning the second game of their... just winning the whole game. The whole thing. 2-0 in the finals. Congratulations, this and the bloody game. Seeing how much of a KDA they can get here.
This is Nelson. We don't track a KD, guys.
And that is game. Congratulations to Crushing Confidence. Let me just switch over these screens here. Anyway, that has been the finals of the tournament. First place going to Crushing Confidence. Did you, oh yeah, the third place, fourth place match, the other team didn't show up. So in fourth place we have SKR. In third place, which team came out on that? The Wreckage MX. Second place team was
Make It Work was second.
Make It Work was second, and first place was Crushing Confidence. Anyway, this has been the full Dominate Dominion, or not Dominate Dominion.
God damn.
You
redo the
finished
whole
this.
tournament. Fuck it.
Restart it. It's Twisted Tree Line Immolation. Twisted Tree Line Elimination will be next month as well. Signups will be on myfreshgames.info. These games should probably be uploaded to our YouTube channel, which you should be able to find from MyFreshGames pretty soon, within the next 6 days. And that has been the whole tournament. Thanks for watching, and hopefully we can get more people in the tournament next month. Hopefully Riot will give us some RP rewards to give away, or maybe some skin codes or something, some swag. Anyway, thanks for watching the whole tournament. And this.